Hey guys, welcome back to the Ride Right Waxing channel. Now, on this video, we're going to be tidying up my messy garage because somebody commented on my last one, said messy garage. It is a pigsty. So I'm going to be going through, I've already started here. I am going to try and sort it all out. Problem is, all this stuff here is all stuff that I've reconditioned and refurbed, and it's all under covers and on a table. And obviously there is my start of my subframe just sticking through that blanket just there. So that's all the stuff that's got to go back on the car. So I need to try and make myself a bit of room, tidy up, and basically get rocking and rolling so we can start stripping down the subframes and the radius arms in this video. I'm still waiting for the boot to turn up, so I can't cut the boot floor. That's about it. So, bit of time lapse. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'll most probably end up going in a completely different direction because I do talk a lot. Anyway, see you in a bit. They say you've got to make a mess before you can tidy up. I've made a mess again. Anybody want any spanners? I've got millions and millions of spanners. I seem to inherit spanners. I never seem to inherit anything else other than spanners. So if somebody wants some spanners, let me know. I'll send you some free spanners because I've got loads of them. But anyway, do you like the colour of my cup? Matches my car, look. Well, nearly. It's green. But anyway. Right, so what I've been doing is collecting all the bits to go onto the engine. Now the engine that I'm selling, my 1330, I'll pop it on the screen just here. That's for sale. Now the fuel injection kit, I've sold that. So we've got 1 3/4 carburettor, as you can see, it's in very good condition. K&N air filter, mini spares, manifold, water pump. We've got Samco hoses, silicone hoses. We've got obviously ignition coil. We've got the electronic ignition, which is just here, which is awesome. We've got obviously the oil. Now most people might want to change that. Obviously this is all yellow. This was a theme of my car, and because obviously I won't be running on the new engine, I had that powder coated to go onto this engine. That's the pulley for the water pump. I've got an alternator, and obviously I've got the race starter motor as well, the power light race starter motor. This thing is absolutely awesome. Really does do a grand job. Really does do a grand job. That does. I love that. And also I've got a radiator. I've got a 4-core radiator as well, so that's going with the engine as well. So all of this plus that engine here is a package deal. So literally you should be able to put it in and off you go. I've had loads of technical questions regarding valve size and stuff. I don't know some of the stuff that's on it. Other than it was built for a gentleman who actually never ended up taking delivery of it. I then bought it off of Mini Spares, or should I say not Mini Spares, Tupman Minis, which is Southwest Mini Centre at the time, that was in Newton Abbot. They had it built by, I think possibly maybe Rat Racing or an engine shop in Torquay, and it's been great. Like I say, it does need a few little bits, if I'm honest, hence the reason for ripping it out. I would do timing chain gasket for the sake of it. I would do a few more of the gasket, drive shaft oil seals. Why not while the engine's out? And if you wanted to be really fussy, then you could take the cylinder head off. It has had a new cylinder head gasket about 2 years ago, and it's only covered little miles. But if you wanted to, you could lap the valves in and put valve stem oil seals in. Like I say, it's a nice little engine that if you wanted just to titivate and just make it your own, put it into a turbo, whatever. We've got all the bits here. That was like 350 quid. You know the electronic ignition, the brand new carburettor. It's all there. So if you want it, let me know. Message me. Just get it done. Right. I'm going to carry on tidying up this crap hole. And we're going to start stripping down the radius arms and subframes in this video. Absolutely guaranteed. Now, this doesn't necessarily look tidy, but it's organised chaos, which is good. So we have a good tidy up. We've got all the bits out now, which is for my engine, which are over there. Got my subframe, radius arms. I've got a nice big area now, which is all now swept and cleaned. This is all my documentation for my car. So yeah, we are ready to go. So let's crack on, pop you in a stand, stick some tunes on, and just strip down this subframe. I don't think it's going to take very long at all. Now, the reason why I talk a lot to you guys, I kind of talk and give myself a self-check on what I'm doing. I talk things through. Now, I want to just reinforce this basis box section here. I've seen people do this. Unifab did it. There's I think NDAF Owens basically reinforces it. I think they weld a bar in actually for a bit more rigidity, opposed to, and they cut this box section out. I don't want to really cut the box section out, but what I'm going to do is I did actually have some plates here with some threaded bar on, and I thought I could mount a bracket onto here and then hang the exhaust off of it. But again, talking it through in my head and talking to you guys, by welding this on here, 11 inches from here to here, I'm not quite sure where the boot floor, being a box section, will come down and if it would foul. So what I'm going to actually do, I think, is cut this plate here and cut it slightly thinner so it boxes inside, and then I'm going to put some drill marks in at 11, so that will fill in the hole there quite nicely, at 11 inches in, and then I can nut and bolt it if I wanted to do so. If I don't, it doesn't matter. Yes, that's why I talk things through, and I do apologise because I watch some of my videos back and I do talk to you guys a lot, and I'm really trying not to. If you like it, great, let me know. If you don't, well then I'll try and do a bit more time lapse, or the problem is everything takes quite a long time, so if I were to video what I'm doing, you'd be watching this for flipping days. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, just basically go around the subframe, making sure everything's all okay, and if I need to I can basically weld any areas up. I might put some reinforcement plates just on the bottom for jacking, so I'm not damaging it too much, which I can basically bolt on and off, so we're not scratching up the powder coating. But yeah, bear with me, it's kind of a work in progress. I don't really have a direction I'm going in, I'm just making it up as I go along like I always do. But anyway, back to music, back to time lapse, let's crack on and fit whatever plate I decide. And this is nowhere a sponsored video in any way, shape or form, but I got one of these Yeti cups given to me from work, as I showed you earlier. I made this coffee ages ago and it's blinking boiling still. Fair play, Yeti, good job, lovely jubbly. Now, before all you guys comment, I am no welder, but that's the plate I've just welded in. It's really hard. I don't know, oh, here comes my air compressor. I don't know if I should push weld, so go that way, or come that way. And what I do is I kind of do like a overlapping circle to try and get these kind of like dime things here, as people say, like that. I don't know, any feedback would be grand. I'm getting plenty of heat into it, I think, but I'll linish that back. But yeah, quite happy with that really. All in all, that's just stiffened that up quite a bit, which is great, and I've got something then to drill into, which I'll do, and if I need to mount some brackets I can do for the exhaust. Awesome. Right, let's crack on with the next bit. So there we are, that plate's all in, nice and hot, and I've put two more diagonal ones in, because when I had that I could twist it and you had a little bit of flex. Now, I'm going to put my gloves on because it's rather warm, just got to tidy this up, but now we've got, yeah, that's lovely and solid now, and yeah, banging. So there we go, two diagonal plates, can't really see it, there we go, can you see that now? Got 1, 2, 3, and that will all go off the powder coating, so that's just strengthen that rear back end quite nicely. I can still get to the hanger if I go for a side exit. Just got to drill 2 holes in here, which I'll do, but I'm not going to do that today because I need to get a centre punch. Job done. Happy days. I'm quite happy with this now. This is all ready to go off and be powder coated now. So I've done the bits I wanted to do, and it is nice and solid, albeit it sounds rather tinny. But it's a little bit more stronger and reinforced now. So cool. Let's get on to the radius arms. That took some doing. I had to put it in the vise. These, I think, are the original Dunlop ones. And I think the ring had just corroded onto the high-low. Now, these are these Rip Speed high-lows, look. Proper old school. So I had to put it in the vise and literally lever my whole body weight. I tried it with levering it with the screwdriver. But there's a metal ring just inside here. And that fused to the aluminium here, look. But these will be powder coated anyway. We'll get these cleaned up, but that'll be fun. I might have to say to them not to powder coat that. Clean that back up and put some masking tape around it so we don't cause that issue again, because it will be, yeah. But anyway, there we go. That's the old ones. I will be getting new ones, because these are, I think, the original ones. Unfortunately, they are rather flat. Anyway, let's crack on with the other one. I've got the single stud conversion, I've got an Allen key here, and these are very, very tight. I think I've obviously Loctited these on, and I need an impact driver, and the only impact driver I got is there, which is 1/2 inch, and I've only got 3/4, and I haven't got a converter, so I need to just take these to work, and need a little bit of impact on those to get those unwound, and then I can take all the back plate off, etc., and get all these into powder coating. Question for everybody, quick question. Has anybody got any of these, like specialist component, CAD ones, or anything that they're selling? Because these are obviously relatively heavy, and it'd be nice to kind of upgrade these. And what kind of shocks? Now, these shocks I've had for quite a while. AVOs, adjustables, and I mean quite a while. So I feel it wouldn't be a bad idea to update all 4 shocks all the way around. So any recommendations on shocks? Because I want to obviously put all this back looking mint. Obviously brake lines are just off there, and we're just going to have a quick more tidy up, and I think we're going to call it a day. So guys, got the subframe stripped, got the radius arms all stripped, got all this all tidied up. Haven't actually worked on said car, other than I've just realised I've taken the, of course, back in the day, sound systems and speakers. Look at that, I cut 2 great big holes. I forgot about those in the parcel shelf, so I've got to think about what I'm going to do with those. There's holes all over the place. It had 6x9s and all sorts in there, because obviously sound systems were the key. So yeah, we had some seatbelt plates as well welded in for my little ones are really, really small. So guys, if you've got any thoughts, what I could do here, I might have just weld a plate in from the bottom and use these holes. So I might get some steel, cut it out, and then just put some weight on it and just MIG up through the holes, tidy up all these holes and weld around it, and just reinforce that parcel shelf. But I'm going to be taking the rear screen, front screen out and getting rid of all the headlining anyway, so that's all going. So we'll see what comes of that. So guys, let me just spin the camera around. That's it for this episode, guys, from another minging job. A job that needs doing. Like I say, I'm going to get all this stuff looking nice, but if anybody can help us out regarding suspension or radius arms or what their thoughts are the lightweight ones any good, or the original ones actually quite good, because I'm going to get these obviously re-sleeved. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to have a really good tidy up, which I'm really, really pleased about. I'm going to have another quick whip round. I've got some bits to go off and buy for the suspension, but I'm going to get all this off of powder coating so I can get it back and build it all up, put it back in my pile just over there. So, yeah, just really pleased how that subframe came out. And my welding is getting better, which is a good thing. Guys, I'm at 2,973 subscribers. I don't need many more, so please, to get to that 3,000 mark, which would be just awesome. So guys, please subscribe. I really would love for you to subscribe. Obviously hit like, so yeah, bing, subscribe, bing, and like, that would be awesome. Let's get to that 3,000, that would just be amazing. But until the next episode, I'm hoping this floor is going to turn up so I can get into that. I've got my parcel shelf now I've got to do underneath the wheel arches and linish all the crap and underseal off from underneath there. And I'm toying with something regarding the front subframe. I've had it powder coated. I don't really want to have to powder coat it again and strip it all down, but if I have to, I have to, because I want this thing to be absolutely right. So guys, thank you very much indeed for watching. But until next time, hopefully to a cleaner job, I will see you soon.